Hello friends, this is Jackie and welcome to another weekly plan with me. This week we are going to be planning for the week of Monday, April 20th through Sunday, April 26th. Firstly, I apologize, my printer is going in the background up in my office. I believe I'm on my final page though, so it should be done by the time I'm done with this intro, I would think, fingers crossed. But let's go ahead and get started. This is a kit leftover spread. I am so happy to let you all know that I think I only have two more springtime kits left to over from an old memory plan. I'm sure I didn't film it. Like this one, I know I didn't film. This kit, the first time I used it, I did not film it. But I have this one and one more from Erin over at Perfect Prints Co. to use up. And then I think I have a fall one, maybe like late summer kind of thing. So I'm excited. I'm just trying to use what I have. And you know, friends, I've been using what I have, which is great. But I've also been purchasing some stickers, you know, just during this quarantine situation. I have, you know, partaken, is that the right word? In a little bit of online, you know, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Let's go through the kits and then the one additional sticker sheet that I brought up and we'll get this plan with me started. So this is a leftovers from Sticker Bloom. I really do like this shop. I think I actually just purchased from this shop a couple weeks ago. She always has, or this shop. Okay, go get your stool. Kate's here. This shop always has really good deals going on. The one that I just purchased, I think it was like buy one kit, get two free or something like that. The shipping does take a while, which is understandable when you're having really great deals like that. But I really like the quality. This is premium matte. This is not a foiled kit. I know she has a lot of foiled kits in her shop now. I got this, I believe, last year, maybe summertime. I don't know. So these are the boxes, full boxes I have left over. I have 6. I don't have much on this page. This was the date covers and glitter headers page. I have all of the ombres, which is great. I have the bottom washi, some of the deco, and some cut washi. All right, we have the kind of functional page. We have some quarter boxes, some, you know, script and icons, some habits, things like that. We have all of our headers and little things. We have our functional boxes page, which I used a few in my memory plan. And then I pulled this sheet from Jen over at Craft Penguin Planner. I used these last week to mark when I needed to do the Facebook giveaways. So I'd like to utilize these again as well. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I did not bring up any other stickers. They're all downstairs because I've been working on my memory planner, my 2019 memory planner this week. So hopefully I have everything I need, friends. I think that I do. I should. If not, we're just gonna make do without it, people. We're just gonna make do without it. I think I'm probably going to bring this up so the bottom edge is flush with this, the bottom lines down here. Kate is working on some stuff. She's taking off some foil from some foiled sheets I did yesterday. That's kind of her little job, is to remove the foil and make sure that it's looking pretty good. I mean, obviously, friends, I quality control everything, but she does like to help me out with that. Just be careful of those scissors, bud. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into the sidebar. I do have little things. I do have 7 little things that I could do for dinners, which I think I am going to utilize that. And then I think I'm going to use the weekly as my Facebook giveaway schedule. So I will still use one of Jen's little icons. There we go, Jen. Probably up by the header. So I think I'm going to need to use all of the to-dos, all of the todays. You get what I'm saying, people? So I'm going to need to do, well, I do have a few glitter headers. Didn't I say that? I could use the rest of these glitter headers in my sidebar. So I was like, I didn't want to use one of the extras because I would need it within the spread, but I could certainly use the glitter header here, and then I will use my icon from Jen. I just kind of plop it here in the corner. It is on transparent paper, but I will bring the planner up so you can see it. It's very tiny. I really like that. It doesn't take up a lot of space. All right, and then let's move up a little bit to, I think I've been doing my checkers.
My tweezers.
All of that stuff is downstairs, baby. So we're gonna use these two. So you're gonna have to use the stash that you have already available. She's got leftovers. If you saw the last rewind, she was working on her planner using leftovers from, well, actually not leftovers, they're from the recycling bucket. No, baby, we're not gonna do that again this time. Remember last time it got all over the place and we had to rip it up? All right, so let's go ahead and use another glitter head. I'm trying to kind of mimic what I did last week. Use up these glitter headers off that last sheet. And then I had a checkbox for work, and I could do that again because I have all of the ombres. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it looks like I cut a little bit of this one. This might be good to use up in that section. And then I have all of these boxes as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this last 4. Cut 1. I'll put like my top 4 kind of shop tasks for this week, which is really just going to be designing and getting ready for the May sale. I'm sure a lot of you saw that I am part of the May Planners Collaborative sale. I will be back again for another round, which is really exciting. That occurs, I believe, May 7th through the 11th. And I am going to try, I need to find my, well, oh, I was about to say I'm going to need to find my whiteout, but that went right to where it needed to be. So we are good with that.
I think it's downstairs.
I think you're right, baby. I think my whiteout is downstairs, but we won't worry about it because I don't really need it. So let's go ahead. Last week, I did my checklists along the top. I think because this is a leftover spread, I'm probably going to do that as well. And I have 6 to-dos. I have a to clean, workout, dinners. Okay, I think I'm going to put to clean here on Monday. And I will put some tasks that I want to get done over the entire week up here in this checkbox. And we'll use this really pretty coral one. There's a lot of lines on here, friends, which I enjoy, but at the same time, then I feel at times obligated to fill everything. And you saw from last week, friends, I got some large and in charge handwriting. So I imagine that I'll be taking up multiple lines. Originally, I was going to plan, like kind of like how I did last week. Would you all be interested in seeing something like that again? Let me know in the comments. I enjoyed doing that, but obviously I'm not going to do it again if that was like annoying to you. Do you all like to see people's plans, like writing them out as they go, or even if I wasn't writing as we went along, would you have liked to see some of my plans after I was done? Let me know. I would be interested in getting your feedback. I liked doing it. I mean, it was able, because I think of things when I'm doing these plan with me's, and then I forget by the time I'm actually planning for the week. So it was nice to actually get some of my thoughts out in the moment last week. But if that isn't a lot of you, like what you like to see, then I won't do that again. So I'm going to put my checklists all along the top. Kate is very busy over here getting some numbers down. What number did you just put down, baby?
I did 9, 8, and 1.
Very good. 9, 8, 1. Love it. And she has some purple stickers, and she used purple date dots up there. That's pretty matchy-matchy of you, Kate. I love that. So talented, friends. She must get it from her mom, I imagine. What's your dad and Jason doing downstairs, baby?
Playing music.
Playing with music? Yeah. Did JJ ever get a snack? Okay, good. Jason is not the most pleasant person to be around after he wakes up from a nap. So usually what helps out a lot is...
He's behind that door.
Oh, that's, yeah, I see that little peek and sticker. Usually what helps out a lot is a snack, which, you know, I'm sure a lot of us can relate to, people. We're in a much better mood after we have a little snack. And he loves listening to music. That's been a thing since we've been on quarantine. I think I'm going to shuffle around these to do these checklists. I just noticed that this coral one is matching the header, which doesn't typically bother me, but I purposely put the lighter minty green one underneath the pink one so I wouldn't have matchy colors. I love a good color block, friends. I know that's some people's jam, but it typically isn't what I like to do. I like to just kind of be more random. It really depends, though, on what I have available, too. Like a kit leftover spread, you can't really be too super picky. I'm just going to go ahead and straighten up these checklists. So we've been having a pretty good weekend, a pretty chill weekend. Obviously, we're not going anywhere. That's not happening. But it's been a nice weekend. The weather has been weird here in Michigan. I don't know if any of you follow or are in the area, but it's been a little crazy because we had snow, I believe, on Friday. No. Yes, Friday. All day we had snow. And then yesterday it got up to like, I'm trying to think of what the high ended up being. 50 something maybe. And then today it was 60, so all the snow just kind of left us, which was nice. I'm trying to figure out my spacing per usual, friends, and you know I'm going to have a hard time with it, but we're just going to go with it. I'm going to stagger my boxes. I'm going to do box. If that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my boxes along the bottom first, and I'm just putting them flush with the washi down here. And I'm using the Today above it. And hopefully that's lining up decently. I feel like this isn't straight, but I'm sure when I edit this, I'm going to start screaming at myself or just leave it alone. But I can't help it, friends. Can't help it. Just, I see it, and maybe it's because I'm at a different angle. I don't know. I hope that's straight. All right, friends, I think that I got the Today here straightened up. So we're just going to carry on, and I'm going to put a Today up here. And I only have 6 boxes. So what I was going to do with probably this one here on Tuesday is I was going to use some of the deco pieces here and just kind of create like a little scene. So like maybe we would put the bike right here along the bottom.
I'll just put the
And then maybe the bow here and the flowers. Like create my own little full box situation. Just nothing like super fancy or anything, but yeah, just kind of scatter it so it still looks like a full box, but not really a full box. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get our extras headers down. So I got greens in a row, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll just go with it. All right, friends, so we got our headers down on this first page. It's looking cute. So we're going to leave a space here, and our full box will go up there. So let's go ahead and put these headers down. I'm putting them again flush against the ombres, just trying to get them, you know, as lined up as I can. And I'm just realizing now that I only have one more Today header. So I'm probably gonna have to use like a strip of washi or something on Sunday, but we'll deal with that situation when we get there, because I'm also noticing I only have 3 more of these as well. But you know, such is life. We'll just keep it moving. So let's separate the florals a little bit. Put a floral here. And then maybe we'll put a floral on Sunday. I have one more floral box right here, just so they're not like right next to each other. And we've got the macaroons. I'm missing a full box again. Might have to do another little deco creation. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that in a second. Actually, I think I want to put the macaroons right here, because that's a lot of peach up there in that area. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pull the rest of that deco, making sure I don't have a box randomly on my hand somewhere, and I do not. I do have this cut washi too I could stack perhaps, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just use the deco. I have enough pieces that I can do something like that again. So I have this like cute little floral cart, and we have the macarons. I'll just put them both next to each other, and we'll put this other little tiny flower and this nice kind of like watercolory heart. Cute. All right, and I just still have one more little piece, but I don't think I'm going to need to use that. And I'll use these. I'll use these for Sunday, these washies that are just the colors from the kit. That will look nice. All right, friends, I've been working on getting these last few headers done, and I realized I'm all out of extras as well as today headers, so I'm just going to use either the patterned washi or these last few glitter headers that I have. I'm leaning more towards the glitter headers just because they're glittery. Or I have this patterned washi too. But in looking at some of the widths, I want them all to be as uniform as possible. So let's just do the purple, and let's do the pink. And we will finish up down here. So yeah, this weekend was good. Nothing super exciting happened, which I know, like, what is this life, right? We're all doing the best we can. I hope that you are all doing well yourselves. You know, I'm always thinking about all of my planner friends out there and supporters, and I'm wishing you all the best, people. All the best. I'm trying to think if I've gotten any good Happy Mail. Oh, so I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I purchased wax from an Etsy shop called the Nerdy Wax Company. And I received that, so we have been having a lot of fun with burning different waxes. I have a wax warmer up here in my office, and then we have it's a wax warmer, but the top part broke. I'm sure one of my kids at some point broke it. It's not really that important. But I used now on top of it, instead of the bowl, I guess, that came with it, I have used like an old candle, just that I have dug out. So it looks like almost like a clear, water glass. So we've been burning different waxes. I got that in the mail. I think I made the purchase like late last week sometime, and it was maybe last Friday, and I think I got it like Tuesday or Wednesday, and I was just like, geez, that's fast. They do different fandoms, so I first got into them when I saw that they were doing a Harry Potter themed release, and so I bought a bunch of Harry Potter themed scents, and then they were doing a Tiger King themed scents, and I don't have another meal little, so I'm going to see if I have, okay, good, there is one here. just going to cover one of these TVs with a meal little. So they're doing a Tiger King themed one. So of course I had to jump on that. Anybody else been watching Tiger King? We watched it. We weren't one of the first people, I would say, to watch it, but we did watch the series, and it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to go watch it, because if that's not your thing, then like I totally get it. Don't do it. But it was something else, people. It was something else. You just don't realize like that some people are like that. I think what was hard for me was watching a lot of the animal stuff going on. If you don't know, I am a vegetarian, and a lot of people ask me, and I have no trouble talking about it, like why I became a vegetarian. And one of the main things is, for me at least, was the animal aspect to being a vegetarian. And that was a little hard to see some of the abuses going on, alleged and real. So it was, I would say, if you are sensitive to those kinds of things, animal cruelty is a trigger of yours, then I would not suggest watching it. There wasn't like a ton of terrible things happening on camera, but it was enough to like make you go, ugh, it's just a little uncomfortable. But let's get back to the plan with me. I went ahead, I put all the meal littles down. On the to clean, I put trash. Our trash day is on Tuesday, and we had gotten word from our neighbor that our yard waste is going to be cleaned. Not cleaned, I'm sorry, picked up. And then I would like to film my May budget on Wednesday, and hopefully have that go up. So I think that I want to use maybe one of these quarter boxes that kind of look like a film reel to me. So let's use the purple. And I'm also going to need to then, I have to see this little E icon for Etsy, so I will pop that up there. Let's see if there is anything icon-wise. Oh, we have a little to clean. We can put that there. I am going to need to do the nails, because I like to do my nails the day before. Wait, we can use the little pig. That'll work for filming the budget. That's perfect. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'll most likely use the laundry day. We do get paid. My husband does get paid on Friday. So I'm going to use this script here, and I'm going to need to reconcile the budget on Friday. That's just something that I like to do every time we get paid. So I'm going to use this credit card to symbolize that. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I can pull off. Let's go ahead and pull off the weekend banner. I love this script. It's really pretty. I'm going to put it here at the bottom. Sorry, friends. Didn't mean to bump you there. I was saying that I was going to use this weekend banner here along the bottom. Super pretty. One thing that I would like to get done that worked out really well for me this week is I would love to do probably not 4 weeks of my memory spreads, but 3, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm looking at what I have, and I want to mark that in some way. I'm thinking maybe a half box. I'll put it on Friday, and I really like this one here. This one's really pretty with the coral and the butterflies and the flowers in there. So I think I'm going to do that, and the planner is the same print. Because originally I was going to use that. But let's go ahead and use maybe this heart instead, and just put that there in the corner to symbolize planning. Nails, I said I wanted to do on Tuesday, so that when I film Wednesday I have some fresh nails. And let's go ahead and put that in an appointment label. I keep going towards this purple color, friends. It's just so pretty. I'm going to put it here along the bottom. with the icon. Good thing I didn't pick purple because I had a purple icon. Not that that bothers me, clearly, but I do like mixing and matching. I'm going to pull this phone because I've been checking in with my family members. That's been going pretty well. Just seeing if there's anything else I can pull off. Maybe this other laundry icon because I do laundry 2 times a week. And that's pretty good. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put laundry on for Tuesday. And is that going to show up? Or should I use let's use this icon. I'm going to do Tuesday, and let's also go ahead and put laundry on for Thursday. And that can also include sheets, etc. Friday, I am doing a FaceTime, or sorry, not Friday, Saturday, I'm doing a FaceTime with a girlfriend of mine. So I want to put that in maybe this patterned quarter box. And I could use this little call icon for sure. I mean, that would make sense. However, I wanted to use this for checking in with my siblings. So let's just go ahead and use another heart. We can use this purple one for my FaceTime with my girlfriend. And then let's go ahead and just plop this phone icon down in the middle of the week. And then I will try and also check in with them on Sunday as well. I'm trying, like I said last week, trying to do that a couple times a week just to, I know that hearing from family is really important. So I'd like to do that. I'm also going to lastly lay down a half box for my weekly house project. I am happy to report you all that I did clean out the cabinets. I cleaned out both the bathroom cabinets that I wanted to do, a hallway in the closet. I tidied that. And then there was 2 kitchen cabinets that I did. I have 1 left to go, and I wasn't planning on doing any kitchen cabinets, like, at all. I just kind of started, I got a lot of stuff pulled out from like old baby bottles of Jason's, my breast pump, and so it worked out really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this clean house script here in the center. Again, I don't know what my project is going to be this week. It just really depends on how the week goes. We're not planning on going to the grocery store this week. If we do, it will be at the end of the week if we go. But I'm not going to mark that because I would really like to avoid going if possible. So this is looking like the final spread for this week using this leftovers kit from Sticker Bloom. I do like Sticker Bloom's stuff a lot. You get a lot of stuff. I think this was so there's 5 pages, 7-page kit, so definitely can be stretched to 2 spreads. I hope that you all enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I'm sure I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye-bye, friends.